Hello, welcome to Stephanie Uncensored. Today, I'm going to do a review of The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And it has, I listened to this book on audiobook on a playaway. And if you haven't seen my other video, what a playaway is this nifty little device, if I can get it open, where the book is read to you on this nifty little device, and the entire book is in here, and it's an audiobook. So you just put a battery in here, and you can pretty much carry it around with you wherever. You just plug in your headphones, and you can go back and forth. You can speed it up if you want it to, or you can slow it down if you want to listen to the words or the melodic tone of the narrator, what have you. But the story is all here. So there's that, and then it comes with a lanyard usually, so you can like wear it around your neck, or you know, put it in your pocket or hook it to your pants so that you don't lose it, what have you. So, The Fault in Our Stars. I'm sure it's a, I also watched the movie. What prompted me to read the book was that I watched the movie, and of course all the hype that went around it. I had to find out what the hype was about. It's about a cancer kid, and it's a contemporary romance. It's realistic fiction. However, it's not a true story. It is definitely fiction. All the stuff that goes along with the cancer, the remedies, and the drugs that are used in there, they're not real. So don't go into the book thinking that you're going to get a lesson on the real truths and, you know, things about cancer, because not necessarily everything that the author, talks about cancer is true and realistic. However, I will say, and, this is just strictly my opinion on it, I think that his emotion that he got for the main female character, who is Hazel, I think that he portrayed that, that female voice relatively well for a teenager. Going through, you know, this medical dilemma of, you know, having a medical issue, and then finding first love, and having to deal with that first love also having a medical issue of cancer himself, and it also deals with death and the emotions that go along with that, and grief. The story, I mean, it's a journey. It really is. It's Hazel, and it is Augustus's journey together and apart, and her journey of finding herself as a teenager. And it's a YA book. It's a young adult book. And I took, while I was reading the book, and also while I was watching the movie, I took the subject matter and the story mostly from, I guess you could say, probably a parental stance on it. What if all this was happening to my child? So that's where I emotionally connected with the story. And I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars out of 5. And it's a tearjerker, so if you emotionally connect with your characters, as I usually do, because I am emotionally driven by my books that I read, if I'm not emotionally connected with a book, it usually doesn't, you know, range up there for me, but this one does. You know, it was really good. It was very interesting, and it really, in my perspective, it did live up to the hype, and that was because I looked at it through that parental, if my child was to go through this, sort of point of view. So that is my review of The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, and I do recommend going on reading it, seeing the movie. I think that the movie was very true to the book in portraying his feelings. I also, this audiobook, also allowed or provided a question and answer session with John Green on some of his feelings, and I guess out there on the web or in social media or somewhere out there, he actually performs a version of this, an audio version of the book, where he narrates, and when he said that, I kind of cringed, because his voice, and then thinking of his voice as Hazel's voice, I was like, oh God, I don't even think I want to hear that. And why some of you would want to hear that, I don't know, but whatever. Hey, if you've heard it and you want to comment on that, please do. I would love to hear your comments on why anyone would want to hear a man's voice as a female POV of a storyline. So yeah, leave that comment below if you want to, chime in on that. But other than that, you guys, that's all I really got to say about this. So check it out if you're interested in crying a little bit and being emotionally connected. The Fault in Our Stars, 4 stars. Check it out. See you guys later. Bye.